Alrighty, how we doing, guys? Just want to get a confirmation you guys can see me and hear me clearly. Have you got a type chat box there, Ryan, mate? You can just type into just to get a confirmation you've got me. Cool, cool. All right. So I'm guessing the chat box isn't working, but just wanted to get an idea who we've got there. I know we've got Ryan, Mrs. Henderson, my man Irving. You there? All right, chat box isn't working. All right, all good, guys. Well, so tonight, Ryan asked me to jump on tonight and really share, my story, how I got into this company and really what our plans are for, for WA, not only WA, but for the rest of Australia and obviously, Irving, Indonesia as well. So, tonight I'll run through both parts. So the products, how the products work, and then the second part, which is the opportunity. So, for me, getting started in this business was about over a year ago, maybe a little bit longer. I was exposed from a good friend of mine who actually bought it to Australia. And cool. So, yeah, he actually bought it to Australia. And he said, Gus, look, you got to check out these products. They're fantastic. They're the real deal. This company's legit, mate. You got to check it out. So I checked out the products. And he was right. Products look fantastic. I'd been in the health game for 5 or 6 years at that time, so I tried a lot of products. Really couldn't find anything that really suited me and my, clients. So, when I saw these products and they really focused on health, which may sound strange, but a lot of products that I saw really didn't focus on health. They focused on quick fixes or instant weight loss or pre-workouts, intra-workouts, protein powders, etc. They didn't really focus on health, which I saw was a huge problem today. So that was a big tick in the box for me. The business side, I was definitely skeptical just because I wasn't educated on the industry. And I think 90% of people, when they are exposed to network marketing, they are skeptical at some point. More people are becoming aware of it now because there's more and more companies, more and more business experts, recommending the industry, which you guys are going to see tonight. So yeah, I dived in, tried the products, loved them, got my wife on them, saw the results she got, saw the results my clients got, and really fell in love with the products. And, I started feeling better as well, more energy, started getting leaner, my skin cleared up. All of the above. So, that was kind of my little product testimonial. And then the business, I really started taking that seriously probably the end of last year or mid to end of last year, because I really saw the potential of this business. And it wasn't until I really hit some pain in my life. I'd been quite successful with my PT business, earn a 6-figure income, but, a few things changed and that come crashing down. And I really started to get burnt out and financially really, put a burden on me and my wife or my fiance at the time. We actually had to move back home with my, with my mum. Pretty embarrassing, 25, living at home out of mum's garage, sister, nan, all living under the one house. So it was pretty embarrassing. So, what I saw with this industry was average people just like me that come from nothing, no money, no experience, just, a work rate ambition and willing to be more than average. and succeeding and really living a good life, making good money, working with their friends, and really just living life how I see it should be lived and living a celebrated life. So, I dived in, and once I got past all the skepticism, I started reading a few books on business and saw who was recommending the industry, and I dived in. And right now, I'm not going to say I'm rich, because I'm definitely not, but life's getting a lot better. I'm able to work from home now, and you guys, I don't know if you can see, but I've just recently broke my leg. So the best thing about this business is you can do it anywhere. You can work at home, in your undies. I promise I've got pants on tonight, but that's the great thing about this business. You can do it anywhere, very flexible with the hours. You can do it, with a full-time job like I was, and really create an extra income, which I see most people today, they're crying out for. So I'm going to give you guys a bit more detail on the products and the business. Let me just share my screen. So guys, I'm sure you can see Ryan's probably got some products set up there for you. So the company is Your Health. So as I said, when I got exposed, when I saw the science and the doctors and the athletes and everyone was involved with this company, I was like, this is the real deal. This is not just some, bro science put together by a couple of bodybuilders. This is actually the real deal. So I'm not going to go through all of, the doctors and scientists and athletes, but some of the credible athletes, Tim Brown, longest serving NFL player of all time. Ben Abstacker, one of the top fitness models in the country. And then we've got Danny Jacobs as well, so world champion boxer. So, got some incredible athletes. Not all of them could fit on here, but Ryan can definitely get you some more info as well. So, why supplementation? Why do people need to supplement? This is one thing I didn't believe we needed. I thought we could get everything from food. So it wasn't until I did a bit of extra research and saw what was actually going on today in the world in regards to the food that we're eating. So, what I saw is most people today, they're not eating organic, and even the people that are eating organic, they're still missing out on the nutrients through food. And simply the reason is, the soils that we have today, they don't contain all the chemicals needed to, and the processing and overcropping and mass producing and cold storage, all of the above are all the end result is equaling less nutrition in our food. And I think most people are aware of this now. And this is just a little study that was done comparing the food from now to 50 years ago. And you only have to talk to your grandparents. Most of the food back then, it wasn't highly processed. It was all, most of it was organic. They didn't use a lot of chemicals or pesticides. So all of this is, obviously changed, and it's really affecting the food that we're eating. So this really opened up my eyes to why we actually need to supplement, to really put back in what we're not getting through our diet today. And this is a great little graph. I like to keep things super, super simple. And this really explains to people, what's going on today with our typical Western diet versus, what we really should be getting to nourish our body. And, you guys, I'm sure will 100% agree, we eat too many bad calories, bad fats, sugars, harmful chemicals, etc. And we're missing out on all the good stuff. We're not getting the vitamins and minerals. We're not getting the antioxidants, proteins, fiber, good bacteria, etc. So all we really do at Your Health is we put back in what you should be getting through your diet. So really, really simple, because that's what supplementation really is, supplementing what you can't get through your diet. So we don't have all the calories, we don't have all the bad fats, we don't have the sugars or harmful chemicals, which a lot of products I've seen do contain all of the above, and just creates that chemical soup, for lack of better words. So what we have is we have the antioxidants, protein, fiber, probiotics, enzymes, vitamins, and minerals. So there's some of the products down there. So for my little regime that I do every single day, I start my day with the super greens, and then I have a Digest Ultra with my heavy meals. So I'm having a steak or some carbohydrates just to help break that down. Because when we're eating cooked food, we're not able to effectively break it down and absorb those key nutrients into the bloodstream. So that just helps break it down. And then, I have some fiber as well, first thing in the morning with my greens, as well as a probiotic of an evening. So that's my sort of little, daily regime. But we really customize it to the individual. One thing I asked Dave as well, I'm like, look, Dave, I've seen all the products, there's heaps of products out there. What really separates Your Health from the rest. And you know, when I looked into the science and the NDS, this is a nutritional delivery system. Don't want to get too technical, but this is just patented to your health, and this is what really separates it from all the other companies. It allows the nutrients to be absorbed into the bloodstream. This has been, you know, a 3-year double-blind placebo study had done to prove that it would actually get the nutrients to the bloodstream. So, you know, it gives you peace of mind, you know, particularly when you are running a business, knowing that your customers or your team are actually getting for what they pay for. But not only that, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you get the best of both worlds. You know, if someone doesn't like the products, you know, personally, I've never had to experience that, but if it ever happens, there is that 30-day money-back guarantee. You know, what this company offers in regards to you know, rewards and, you know, extra benefits for its customers, I've never seen anything like it. And this is why I truly believe that this company is going to be a huge player in the business world, in the network marketing world, because it really separates itself from every other company that I've seen. The Thermo Slim Guides, these are just world class. You know, some of the most respected athletes, nutritionists have put together this booklet just for customers to give them a bit of extra advice on nutrition and training and supplementation, etc. So this is fantastic. Customers get this for free. Not only that, they get to participate in the Your Rewards program. So monthly, just by ordering their products month after month, it's just like a frequent flyer program. They qualify for discounts and they earn points, which they can use for redeeming products. So nothing I've seen, you know, within the you know, industry of network marketing. And not only that, you just can't get this at your, you know, average supplement store. So that's why people are turning to network marketing, because they just get the benefits. The 8-week challenge, this is a, you know, an added bonus the company offers as well. So this is free to all customers and reps. And I know Ryan is pretty keen to jump on and do his first 8-week challenge. One day I will finish one. I've never actually finished one, but one day I'll get around to it. But as you can see, there's all different people. This is not just for, you know, young guys like me, or I'm not that young, but you know, there's everybody in between. We've got young athletes right through to one of my mates got his grandma on the product. So very universal, and you guys will see that. So really, that's the, you know, the products and how they work. These are the sort of different sets that we have, and they're all designed to work in synergy. So all the products are designed to benefit the individual. So you can get smaller sets, you can get bigger sets, but as I said, it's really dependent on the individual. So if someone's got a pretty terrible diet, you know, something like the Go Green is fantastic because it really gives the body everything it needs. And for $12.50 a day, you know, this is a bargain. Most people will spend, you know, $5-10 a week on, you know, $5-10 a day on coffees, not to mention, you know, the sandwiches and Cokes and whatever they're buying from the Smoko van and you name it. So, you know, for $12 a day, this day and age is pretty cheap to give the body everything it needs to feel good, to be energized, to be lean, healthy, how it was designed to feel. So, you know, we've got other product sets as well you guys can check out. But really, in a nutshell, you know, that's the product. So as I said, it's non-gimmicky, really just focusing on health, giving people what they generally need, what they're missing out on, and the results really speak for themselves. So that's the products and the opportunity. You know, this is something that I'm excited about, you know, not only because it's helped me financially, but now for me, now that I'm starting to take care of me, it's really giving back to other people that are in a position like I was, you know, feeling stuck, feeling frustrated, feeling anxious, feeling stressed. So, you know, we've got an incredible opportunity to, you know, not only help people with their health, but help people with their financial health and your health. Pretty exciting because as you guys will see in the up and coming slides, we're really just kicking things off. So, you know, why is you know, network marketing thriving and a great business? One thing, you know, I looked at, a great business provides solutions to the world's biggest problems. And I'm sure you guys will agree, a lot of the problems in the world today, the economy, the job market, it sucks. You know, university graduates can't find work. I was just talking to my sister today. She said about 50% of people that went through her grad program for nursing, they don't have a job. They're now working retail jobs and they're settling, you know, for second best for, you know, $15-20 an hour. And she was one of the fortunate ones to get through. So, you know, uni graduates, they can't find work. They're being paid less and they end up working jobs, you know, they didn't sign up for. Unemployment's on the rise. It's at a 12-year high, which, you know, I'll go through in a little bit. But this is a scary one for me. Gen Y, you know, my generation, anyone under, you know, 30, they need $2 million to retire. And most people today, they're not earning enough money to save that sort of money before they retire. So there is no retirement. We're going to work. It's been predicted that we're going to work till we're 80 or until we die, which is something I definitely do not want to do. Jobs are being outsourced overseas. And they're going to robots. You know, we've seen it. We've seen it in shopping centers. We've seen it with the the DVD industry. We've seen it in the mining industry. Trucks are driving themselves. So jobs are being outsourced overseas. To Asia, it's cheaper to manufacture and distribute products over there. So Australia, we're really struggling right now. People are looking for another way. Okay, and this is the new depression. Okay, it's actually not the new depression, it's actually the new economy, because this is just the way it's going to be. People are getting paid less. This is affecting their lifestyle, the way they live their life. So this is going to be the new economy. Unless people adapt and get their head out of the sand, they're going to be left behind. And I'm very grateful and very fortunate that I woke up at the age I have, and that's why I'm so passionate about this, because I know people are looking for another way, and we have that way. Okay, and we already know the health risks. Obesity is on the rise, risk of disease, digestive issues, it's all on the rise. So, I really see that we have a solution to two of the world's biggest problems, health and financial health. Okay, and riding the trends, this industry, network marketing, it's a 50-year industry. It's been around for a long time, and it's come through some tough times in the economy, and it's they're calling it recession proof. Okay, word of mouth sales, it's never going to die. You're never going to lose that human element. Okay, I know we've got the .com era where we're selling online sales, but people to people sales, this is the most effective, and this is why the business experts are recommending it, and this is why this industry continues to grow year after year. And most people don't realize how big the direct selling industry is. I definitely didn't. I thought it was small time. I thought it was little Tupperware parties, little Avon parties, but I didn't realize how big it actually is. It's actually 10 times bigger than the music industry. So this is this is not a small time business. This is a big player, and a lot of the business experts are predicting that the real growth hasn't even started, which is pretty scary and exciting at the same time. And direct selling, this is about wealth creation. And if we live by the old 40-40 plan, work 40 hours a week for 40 years and retire and live happily ever after, that's a bit of a fantasy, because the old plan was your income would grow every year, but we know that's not happening now, because corporations are cutting costs, they're heading overseas, they're not paying their workers what they're worth, they're finding younger talent that will work for less. So we know we're not getting paid more, and then we're expected to live on a third of our wages when we're hardly surviving or thriving on what we're earning. So that model is broken, and the network marketing model, when built right, this can grow exponentially, and your income can grow month after month, year after year, and this gives you an asset for life. And this is why guys like Paul Zane Pilzer, he was an economist to 2 US presidents. He's written 9 best-selling books on health and wealth. And he talks about how this industry, there will be 10 million new millionaires created in the wellness and the network marketing industry. And I don't think most will realize how many people that really is. 10 million new millionaires, that's half of Australia almost. So this is an exciting time to be in this business, to be in the health and wellness business, to be in network marketing. We're really just capitalizing on those trends. And, as I said, I was pretty skeptical, as most people are. But when you see the backing of this industry and who's recommending it, you just can't ignore it. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men on the planet, he owns part of Coca-Cola, and he invested in 3 I think he's up to 4 network marketing companies now. And he said dollar for dollar was the best investment I ever made. So this is coming from the greatest investor of the 21st century. So if that doesn't ring some alarm bells like it did for me, I don't know what it will for people. So Paul Zane Pilzer, we just heard from him, and Randy Gage, in his book, Risky is the New Safe, he says 40 million new people will become network marketing distributors in the age of the 2013 to 2017, that 5-year period. So, that's that period right now, that golden period. So it's an exciting time. Riding the trends, supplement trend as well. And I think I was mentioning this to Irving yesterday. The supplement industry in Indonesia grew 5% last year, and this is pretty consistent around the world. So you can see this is the US retail sales, and it's consistently grown, around that 3, 4, 5, 6. Last year, 7.5%. So we're really riding that trend as well. And it's set to grow to an $85 billion industry in the next 5 years. And we're really looking just to capture 1.5% of that market. That might not mean a lot to you guys, but that gives us a $1 billion company. And the company pays back 50% of that back to the reps. So I'll let you guys do the math on that, but that's a lot of commissions. So Dr. Charles King, the other trend that we're riding is the Your Health trend. This is a well-positioned company, and unlike no other that I've seen in the industry right now. And the reason is Dr. Charles King, network marketing analyst and expert, he analyzed the company and he gave it an A+. Robert Paul, former FTC general counsel, he's actually the Your Health attorney now. So you guys who don't know who the FTC are, I didn't. But, when I did a bit of research, these guys actually shut down Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street. So these guys shut down anyone that's not doing anything above board or legitimately. So, we're in good hands. And Adolfo Franco, the head of the DSA, he said Your Health is on trajectory to be one of the biggest companies in the DSA. So some of the companies in the DSA right now, like Herbalife, like I don't want to say it, but the A word, Amway, these companies are doing, between $6 and $10 billion in sales. So the exciting thing, for us is we're only doing 40 million worldwide at the moment. So, that's why we're excited, because we're well positioned. This opportunity is now. 5 years from now, will it be a good opportunity? Sure. But those who get in now and, get their hands dirty and aren't willing and are willing to, put in a bit of hard work and stick it out, they're going to be the ones that create wealth and, get rich from this business model. And, so I guess that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the next generation of leaders that really want to blow this thing up. Or, we've got something for everybody, people that just want to, earn a few extra bucks on the side. So we've gone through that foundation phase, which is like that red flag phase, because 95% of companies fail in their first 5 years. We're into our 7th year now, 3.5 years in Australia. And now we've got new countries opening up, new cities opening up, Indonesia, America, all of these countries are opening up and growing. So we've got that opportunity to not only capitalize on Australia, WA, other states, Indonesia, America, wherever your network takes you, we have the platform, we have the systems, we have the backing, we have the products are TGA approved. We've got everything set up for us right now to launch this business. And that's some of the results. That was at last year's annual conference. So we've got 50 plus qualifiers in their luxury car. That was last year. That's grown since then. I wasn't up on stage then, but very grateful to been able to qualify for the luxury car. So, that's an added bonus for you guys if you want to get yourself in a luxury car, and that will just happen organically when you, follow this system. So probably the most important part of this business is the how. And what I love about this business, as I said, I'm a pretty simple guy. You guys can probably tell that I'm not the sharpest, sharpest guy on the planet. I kind of just flunked my way through school. But what I love about this business, anybody can do it. And it's so simple. So, for you guys there that are, ready to rock and roll, and I know for yourself, Irving, you've seen, a little bit already. So, if you're ready to rock and roll, this is what the sort of plan is and how it unrolls. So what we do is we select your set. We've got 2 different business sets. We've got the promoter and entrepreneur. These sets just give you all the products that you need to try for yourself. So obviously you're a product of the product. And then you've got samples, because it's a sample-based business. So you guys can give out some samples, try them, retail them, mum, dad, neighbor, sister, whoever it may be. And you can make a good return on your investment that way. Then we're going to fill out your pre-training booklet, which we're going to fill out your why. So you've heard my, quick little snippet on my why tonight. We're going to fill out your story. Okay, you're going to have a story of your own, not only on the products but also on the business. And then we're going to come with a list of 50 people. This is 50 people that we're going to reach out to and get in contact with, about the products. Or about the opportunity. So people that you want to work with, whether it's here in Australia, WA, overseas, etc. And we're really going to launch your business and build you a team. Then we're going to establish your why in the pre-party booklet, which I just mentioned. We're going to create your success mindset. This business is very simple, okay? So it's 80% mindset and 20% skill. You don't need a lot of skill. You just need to follow a proven system. This system works. You know, we've had 19-year-old girls come into this business, hit luxury car bonus in their first month. It's just insane, the power of it. So we're just going to help you create that success mindset. And from there, we're going to give you access to all the invite tools. So we've got all the product tools, all the business tools, and this really just creates buyers versus attendees. We don't want you guys to waste your time, or we don't want to waste you know, your friends or family or prospects' time either. Okay, so this is just going to create buyers by qualifying them, sending them some information. It's just like almost like a movie trailer. Okay, just qualifies them to what we're actually doing. And then we're going to invite your first 20. And from that, we know that we're going to be able to establish a small customer base, and we're going to build a team for you as well. And then we can really look to launch your business. So the goal is to, you know, 7 guests in 7 days. And we can do something informal like this, like Ryan's doing, or we can do some of my guys that got started, you know, the go-getters. It's like, yep, I'm just going to do my own sort of event, because we've got all the videos to do so. Very simple. All you got to do is share your story and push play. Anybody can do that. So we've got different ways. We can do Skype, webinar, 3-way, however you guys want to do it, whatever you're comfortable with, you know, you're going to rock it. So 7 guests in 7 days, that's sort of the plan, because we know from that you're going to have a couple of people ready to rock and roll. Then we're going to help you launch your party. As I said, you can do this, you know, second day, you can do this, you know, week 3, week 4. It doesn't really matter. It just depends how fast you want to grow. So I recommend doing it in your first week. I did, and you get a lot more from it. Okay, and then obviously the luxury car we just spoke about. To get that, our goal is to get you to Rising Star. That's the first sort of rank in the company. We do that by, you know, talking to 7 people, not talking, but presenting to 7 people in your first 7 days. We've worked out the numbers for you. But to get luxury car, it's so simple. You just help 6 people get to Rising Star. So really, really, really simple. So, you know, guys, that's really everything I can give you. You know, so as I said, I'm excited about, you know, this company, what we have to offer for people, not, you know, the health side. I really don't see any other products, you know, in the industry or, you know, around today that really just focuses on what we do, you know, just health and wellness. And we've got an incredible product to share with family, friends, and those around us, and really make a huge impact on the world. And not only that, we've got a business opportunity that's changing lives, and it can really set, you know, us guys up financially as well as those around us, and really make something of our life. So this is exciting. Hope you guys took plenty away from tonight. Got any questions, talk to Hendo, add me on Facebook, and I'm more than happy to chat to you guys. So enjoy the rest of your night, guys, and I'll chat to you all soon.